This is square number 6 and it's split in half with the navy and the off-white, and I have used the green just to add a bit of interest in with these rows. We're going to do a slip stitch onto our hook, holding the yarn end in your right hand. That gives us the slip stitch that you can actually move to make wider or narrower, and we don't end up with that unsightly big loop on the first row of your work. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 1 is 20. Turning your chains over and working into the back bump to do a foundation row, so just picking up a loop and holding it on your hook. I'm going to go and we'll both come back and meet at the end of this row. Now we'll go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 solid navy rows. So that's over and back 6 times. I've counted my stitches. We've got 20. Yarn over, pull through that first stitch, yarn over and pull through that first stitch and second, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I'll meet you at the end of the row. Now at the end we have to remember to tighten this very first stitch as much as we can. Now we're skipping the first vertical bar and we're going to go into the second vertical bar, pull up a loop and leave on your hook. So going across now, pulling up loops. I'm going to go and we are going to do those 6 rows, and I'll meet you back here to add some extra colour in. I've done my 6 full rows and now we're going to add green into the mix. So we're going to begin on the left hand side and we're going to alternate the blue, the navy and the green as we go. Righto, popping the green on your hook, pulling it through the first loop. That is your first stitch done. Now grabbing hold of your green, yarn over, pull through that first stitch and the second, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. Keep going on this row by doing yarn over, pull through 2. I'll catch you on the turnaround. All right, we're at the end of the first part. Now firming up this stitch, doing the best that we can to keep it firm, popping your hook under the second vertical bar, pulling up a loop and leaving it on your hook. We will go across this row doing this, and then we pick up the navy again in the next row. See you soon. I'm just about to work into the very last stitch, finding those 2 loops and the third one on the right to go in between. There we have it. Yarn over and pull through. Now we're going to pick up our navy yarn, which we dropped from below. Firm up the green, yarn over and pull through. Then we're going to yarn over, pull through that same stitch and the next one. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Now you do the remainder of this return pass and then turn around and do a forward pass, and I'll meet you at the end then because we have to swap yarn colours over again. We've finished our full row for that one. Now we're going to pick up the green again, bringing that up and over, pulling through that first loop, Now yarn over and pull through that first loop and the second. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Righto. If you go ahead, do your return pass and then your forward pass. I'll meet you up then. Now we've actually finished using our navy yarn. We're going to turn it to our white and green for the next 3 rows. So snipping off the navy yarn, now we're going to add in the cream. So yarn on your hook, pulling through the first stitch, firming up that stitch, yarn over, it's not staying firm, is it? And pull through the first one and the second. Yarn over and now pulling through 2. Go ahead and do your reverse pass and forward pass and I'll meet you back soon. Popping our hook into that final little stitch. That's got it nice and easy that time. Now we're going to take up the green yarn again and do the same thing. A reverse pass and a forward pass. We've finished those 2 green rows. Now it's time to take up the cream yarn again. Yarn over, pulling through. Yarn over, pull through that same first stitch and the second. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. And again, I'll get you to go and do that reverse pass and forward pass and meet you at the end. Now we've finished with the cream and the green, so we're going to snip the green yarn off and continue finishing our square with the off-white yarn. We need to do 6 full rows and then we'll come back and do the cast off together, okay? We've done our 6 solid rows in the off-white yarn. Now we're going to do a return pass and then we are going to do in our forward pass the casting off. For our return pass, yarn over and pull through 1, yarn over, pull through that same one and the next. Yarn over, pull through 2, 2 and 2, all the way along. We're at the right hand end and I'm going to show you that even though I pulled on that last stitch firmly, these stitches are still looking pretty wide. I'm not sure how we get around that. Hopefully the answer will arrive to us at some stage. Okay, now we're going to pull up a loop under that second vertical bar and then pull it through the loop on your hook. Pulling a loop up under the bar, pulling it through the loop on your hook. Under the bar, pull it through, and if you like, you can pull it through both loops at the same time. Okay, so this is casting off our square. Casting off our very last stitch, snipping your yarn, pulling that through. And now I have 2 squares of each pattern so far. So I have a feeling I will be making a few more. I'm not sure because I will also do more solid squares like these ones. And at some stage I'll have to map it out a little bit and see what it needs. But thanks so much for joining me, and I really hope this has been helpful to you and that you are enjoying learning Tunisian crochet. Bye for now, everyone. See you again soon.